Wow, what an interesting video we have today again. Hope you guys have all been doing well. Hope you guys have been enjoying the content. Today is a little bit more of a serious video. Something that a family member of mine passed away due to a couple of years ago. Well, to be quite fair, about a decade ago. And something that is a very big thing within society, within the world, till this day. Even though we've all got former cures for it, some people can be cured from it. Some people choose not to get cured. So today we've got a video about the one and only thing, cancer. So enjoy this video. So I made this video, or made a similar video to be quite fair, about a year ago, explaining how my grandfather passed away due to cancer. Now it wasn't just that, it was a form of, well, that's the very interesting thing. He had a pretty healthy lifestyle, I think. He ate his vegetables, he ate his meat, but he used to love to smoke cigarettes, not cannabis for you wondering, because it's illegal in the UK. Yes, it is. But he used to work in a facility in the 70s, 80s with unprotected, was unprotected work. He was exposed due to all form of radiation and stuff. And doctors say to this day that is one of the reasons, that he got it in combination of smoking, this and this and that. But cancer is one of the worst things in the world. It really fucking sucks when you lose somebody due to it. I've lost two family members due to it. And the second person I only met once in Stoke-on-Trent because my mom is actually born there. Very interesting. That's the thing a lot of people don't understand. I am Dutch / half South African, half English, which means that, for you guys wondering, let me just explain it quickly. My mom was born in Stoke-on-Trent in the United Kingdom. But her parents, I think, migrated or immigrated to South Africa at a very young age. Don't know really the reason why they ever did that. I never asked my parents why they moved to South Africa, but it's a thing. Now, my father met my mom in South Africa, so my mom is actually not a real South African. I never said she was, but my dad is. And my dad was born in South Africa, even though my father, his dad, still alive to this day, I'm assuming, I don't know. He was actually not South African origin. He is actually Dutch. Yes, my grandfather that lives in the Netherlands is a Dutch person who also immigrated to South Africa. I have no clue why all of them did. I guess they saw a very bright future. Well, I mean, I think it was a great thing what he did because my grandfather became a millionaire in South Africa. That's the one thing that's very interesting about my dad's family. They're very successful. Like, most of them are very successful. They're independent, and they got a lot of money, man. But it's also built up through wealth generations, right? Passing on a company that's worth a lot of money nowadays. My grandfather, believe it or not, a little bit off the story. My first grandfather, South African grandfather, he was a tech developer. So he saw an opportunity within those years of developing tech security for houses, cameras, locks and doors. He became very wealthy of that. He became, well, in a short span of time, he became a multimillionaire. He was one of the first multimillionaires in the area. And he was a very nice guy. I already met him like twice in my life. He passed away a couple of years ago too. What was it? You forget certain stuff. You forget who people are, their names. Alzheimer, yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, very, very nasty, obviously, but he passed. Well, that's the thing. My father could have inherited that business, but we said, fuck it, we're not goddamn living in South Africa. And I'm actually quite fairly glad to this day that we don't live in South Africa. I'm very glad and in a safe area here. There's no break-ins here. There hasn't been any break-ins in 20 years here. It's really strange, bro. Where we live, there hasn't been any form of break-ins in this whole area in 20 years. You fuck around here, man, people will be on your ass. No joke, man. Everybody's got dogs here, so good luck trying to do any of that. Anyways, we got big-ass dogs in this neighborhood. We do. I feel like dogs also scare people. And also, not just that, we have security cameras everywhere. Well, not everywhere, but we got cameras in the streets, surveillances of people. So it would be pretty stupid for you to break in anyways. But breaking in general is very stupid. I don't condone it. Don't do it, please. It's not worth it, to be very honest. But cancer runs in my family, unfortunately. In my mom's family. And that is a very scary thing to think of myself. I potentially can get cancer one day, which is really freaking scary to think of. And my grandfather got it. My grandmother got it twice. And I'm from America. America, goddamn Americans. And I'm from South South Africa. That's Granny in SA. Sorry, she's still alive. I don't know for how long, but I really hope to go to her soon, one day. But I've got to be vaccinated, and goddamn it, I don't want to do that, man. Anyways, my mom's grandmother, mother, which is my grandmother, Anna, you guys have seen her in a couple of my videos. Me and her will be making a video highly likely this year. She said she wanted to, first get introduced to her, which is very honest and, it makes kind of sense. But she's had breast cancer once or twice. And she survived. How did she manage to survive? Yeah, I don't know, man. She just did. She's a very fucking strong, independent woman. She was the wife of my grandfather, her husband. She is a widow, for you guys wondering, right? And I know after his, passing away, it hurt her a lot. I've said this in videos as well. She's fine with me speaking about this, but I still to this day can see a lot of pain in this woman. Even though she's here, she's not very happy. Why, you might ask? Well, she's not allowed to work here legally. She would love to work. It's not that she don't wanna. She fucking loves working. And it's bizarre. She's at that age that she wakes up, well, she goes to bed at 8 o'clock at night, and I swear to God, I'm not even lying to y'all. She fucking falls asleep at 8:20. She can fall asleep in like 3 or 5 minutes. I sometimes catch her lacking in the room with her laptop on. I'm like, oh, God damn it, Granny. You said you were gonna watch a movie, but you fell asleep during the fucking movie. So I just put her laptop down, put it on the ground, help her out a little bit. I've also been helping my granny lately. Out of, self-respect, because she's old at that age, cleaning the whole house. These times, like a Monday is where, Haley goes to school, Tuesday and a Thursday. And Mondays and Thursdays is where we both actually kind of help clean the house. So like Monday we do the downstairs, and Thursday we do like the upper floor. I help her sometimes with a couple of things. But I've definitely noticed a decline of happiness within my grandmother the past couple of years. And it's very understandable. That man, my grandfather, was one kind of person. I absolutely loved him. And, when I found out that he got cancer, it fucking broke my heart, man. Yeah, I still remember it till this day. My mom was downstairs on the phone crying. I was like, why the fuck is my mom crying, man? She don't do this shit over the phone. I'm like, oh, maybe Dad broke up with her. I'm like, nah, no way Dad will break up with her through the phone, right? They're still together. Yeah, very glad about that. They're still happily married, I suppose. I don't know. I don't ask those type of things. Even though they're my parents, I feel like it's none of my business. It will be my business when shit hits the fan, if stuff hits the fan. But, I was just I was eavesdropping, as you were saying. Assassin's Creed, eavesdropping from a certain distance, right? And, she was just fucking crying, and I heard something about Granddad got cancer, and I went upstairs, and I was just crying softly in my bed. I couldn't believe what happened. And, we were unfortunately one of the only few people, because we live in a different country, My grandfather and my grandmother still at that time lived in England. And we unfortunately lived in the Netherlands, so it was very frustrating for us not to see him before his passing away. But I kind of felt like maybe it was for the better that we weren't able to see him in his dying moments, because it's fucked up, man. It messes you up, it really can. So we went to the UK after that. My dad, I swear to God, just picked up a new bike. He bought a new bike, I think a Honda. And I think the night after, we went to the UK. And he was gone already. He was gone. My mom knew about, her father having cancer, but the moment that it gets told, he's not here anymore, he's passed away. Yeah, that isn't fun of us, I feel like what scares me the most is the fact my mom told me that there is a higher chance that I could potentially get cancer later, and that's very scary for me to think of. I don't want to die because of cancer, man. And he could have survived. I asked my grandmother, could he have made it? She said, yes, but he didn't want to. Oh, no. I asked my grandmother, if he was ever able to survive the stage he was in. She said no. It was in the lungs. If it was something else, like chemotherapy, it would have been a complete different type of story, obviously. But no, it was lung cancer. So there was no way of, because you can't replace lungs. One of a kind. So you can't replace them. Nowadays, so might in the nearby future, you can replace lungs with artificial lungs. That would be fantastic, but cancer sucks. But I'm not gonna act and say that like I don't use the word as a swearing thing. It's a very big thing in the Netherlands. I do. Am I proud of it? No, obviously not. But I just grew up with it, I suppose, man. The school, this and there's that things. But yeah, it's very frustrating, man, that he's not here. I would have fucking loved my grandfather to be here. I had a lot of good memories with him, obviously. I did. I never really saw him that angry. He was also a very chill guy. If he said once, don't do it, he was very serious, bro. You don't do it again. Oh, no, you better run for your life. Yeah. I miss him a lot, obviously. I do. I feel like he would be very proud of me nowadays if he looks at what I've built up. Still, I'm doing work time this year. Yeah, I get a little bit emotional. Because not only that, it's just very sad. My nephew never will get to see him, only hear stories about him, and my little sister will never get to see her granddaddy. And it's very sad, obviously, but it's what life is. Have you ever lost a family member, relative, / friend due to cancer? I have 2 people. The other person I just saw once in my life in Stoke-on-Trent. But my granddaddy was one of my best friends, man, as a little kid. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.